the drill. You know the drill. I cannot wait to move out so I do not have to listen to that door.
What? Where was my door?
That door that drives me absolutely
You
insane.
will when Dave plays with his trains.
He's not going to have a train room. Hello, hello. Say hello when you come in.
Hello.
Not you. We are doing a autism wreath. Today, April 2nd, is World Autism Day. And I hope I'm live. It's somehow not coming up here. Hold on. Come on. And I have no people. Oh, I am live. Oh. Hello, hello. I don't know why it's not working, but that's okay. I cannot see everybody's comments then. I am live. Oh. I can see you guys too. I just had to go over to... Normally on my thing, I can see the comments from YouTube and Facebook. That is not happening tonight. So if you're on YouTube, I am not ignoring you. I just don't see your comments. I do see the ones on Facebook though. Very weird. Anyways, hello, hello all my friends. I hear again. Okay, look at these scissors my kids bought me. My son and his girlfriend. Look at this. So they went to, what's it called? Mitchell? Medieval Times. Sorry, they went to Medieval Times, which is a dinner show with, you know, horses and the, what's the thing where you, the jousting. The jousting. So for his birthday, that's where they went for dinner. And they bought me these awesome scissors. Look at this. Talk about relics, right? Okay, you pull this up. So I'm trying, stupid me, I'm trying to open them up and they're like, I'm like, Bubba, they don't open. Look at that. Everybody needs a pair of these, right? Look at that. Who needs this? They literally buy me something every time they go somewhere. Look at these scissors. I never even checked to see if they cut really well. Okay, they're definitely for show because they don't cut very good. I know, right? I love my kids. I'm going to miss them when they're gone. But anyways, who else can say they got Renaissance scissors that are named a dagger? Anyways, okay. So tonight we are doing a really cute, until all the pieces fit. This wreath, I will be posting on the main page, on the main Unique in the Creek page. This one I'm going to give away to anybody that tells me about their special person in their life that they would love to gift this to. So I will be making a post right after the live. If you comment on the post, you will get a chance to win this wreath, and I will ship it to you and sign it and everything. Oh shoot, I forgot to do the number. That is an awesome pair of scissors, right? Nobody else has a pair of dagger scissors. So we do have this sign in our store, uniqueinthecreek.com. Today, April 2nd, is Autism Awareness Day. So I'm going to do a quick wreath with this black. This is just wide foil mesh. It's not a deluxe foil. Okay, it's just a wide foil. It's a bit sparkly as well. Oh, awesome, Lynn. I'm going to post a post, and anybody that would love to gift this to somebody, you comment on that post, and I will be giving it away, and I will let you know what's today? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, who won it, okay? So anyways, I am using this black wide foil mesh. I'm using, which is, I don't know what the number of this wide foil mesh is. Anyways, just go on uniqueinthecreek.com, type in black wide foil, and this will come up. Okay, it's not the deluxe foil. That sold out yesterday when I did the butterfly. I know, Layla, it's sold out. I will get some more in, but it sold out yesterday when I was doing my butterfly. I'm also going to be using these 1.5 inch puzzle piece ribbon. And we do have this in our store as well, which is RGA 1522W5. Okay? RGA 1522W5. So I'm using this. We are going to be doing the daisy petal. I am obsessed with that petal because you guys all know my kids are jerks, and when I make a wreath with ribbon tails and bows and everything, they like to mess them up on me. Okay, so they make the ribbon tails go all over the place because they're assholes, and they think it's funny. So the daisy petal, you can do, look how fabulous this is going to be. So the black is outlining this beautiful ribbon, and we'll be putting it, I'm going to do it kind of like the golf one that I did the other day. How fabulous is that going to look? So we got the puzzle ribbon, black mesh, and the sign. It is all going to look so fabulous, right? It is, and it's very, very simple. Very simple. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cable mount on the back of my sign. So I like to line up the 2 holes. Now you can use the holes if you want. There is 2 holes. This is a 12-inch sign. If you don't like this sign, we do have 8-inch signs that we make in-house at uniqueinthecreek.com that are similar for autism. But this is the 12-inch sign that I'm going to use. I'm going to flip it upside down, and I like to line up the holes right along one of my lines on my cutting mat. That way I can find the center of my sign, because we will be putting the signs right in the middle of the board. So I just get a ruler, and watch this. Now don't forget, you're not going to see the back of the sign anyways. So I like to get a ruler, and I'm just going to put a line just like that down the middle, and then again I will do it at, like I said, it's a 12-inch sign. So at the 6-inch, I'm going to do the same thing, and that will give me the exact center. There we go. Right there is the exact center of my sign. So if you want to be precise, that's how you do it. And then I'm going to take a cable mount. Now this cable mount doesn't have the adhesive backing on. We do have cable mounts en route to us that don't have, they're exactly like this, they don't have any of the adhesive backing. So I will let you guys know when we do get them in. And we also are getting our own brand of zip ties. So I'll let you know when those come in too. No, this is not a kit. However, you can buy everything you see here on uniqueofthecreek.com. Okay? And it's not expensive whatsoever. So we're going to do a simple daisy chain petal, just like this. I'm going to make a nice ribbon hanger. A nice ribbon hanger with this ribbon. And there is enough ribbon on here that you can do 2 of these wreaths. So if you want to do 2, only buy 1 roll of this ribbon, only buy 1 roll of the black mesh, and only buy 1 roll of this value white or gray mesh, okay? And 2 large boards and 2 of the signs. That will give you 2 wreaths for almost the price of 1. So there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some E6000. You can use Gorilla super glue. You can use DAP, whatever you have. I like to put some E6000 or whatever I have on hand that's going to glue this permanently. I put it in the middle, and then I take my hot glue and I'm going to put it around the outside of my cable mount. I do use Gorilla glue sticks. And I am going to put my cable mount right dab in the center of that marking that I did. It's still, I don't know why it's still, I can't see the chats from, let's see. For some reason, I still can't see the chat. So if you're watching from YouTube, hello, hello. I just can't see your comments. I apologize. And then what I'm going to do, I found duct tape. So I have been playing around with so many different things to make sure that our cable mounts do stick to the back of our signs without the glue melting off in the extreme heat. And what I found was using, this is actually T-Rex. It's called T-Rex duct tape. Duct tape, once it's stuck, sticks to everything, right? This is a fabulous way if you're having problems getting your cable mounts to stick to your signs, especially in the extreme heat. Duct tape or alien tape or even this T-Rex tape, put it right over top of your mount. Once it's stuck onto the sign, it's stuck. It's not going to come off in the heat or anything. So give it a try if you're like me and been trying all different types of stuff. I really do think this is the answer. So I have glue on here and I have T-Rex tape. And duct tape sticks to everything, right? And there we go. My sign is ready to go. I am using the large board. I am using the large board because with this daisy petal, I like to use the large board so I have the backing of the board to hold my petals in place so they don't like kind of flop over or slide or anything. So you can use the small board. Let's see. I just think the small board is going to be too small for this large 12-inch sign. Gorilla tape, I don't think we have that. Yeah, let's use the large. If you're doing an 8-inch sign, the small board is fine because you can use row, you can still use row 2 and use your petals. There's this much, if you use row 2 on the small board, you have about this much space to help hold your petals, the backing of your petals. But when I have a big sign like this, I'm going to use the large board. And we're going to load it. We're going to preload this closed. So if you're not familiar with the board, this is the large board, and there's 5 circumferences on the large board. And they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These 2 center holes is where we're going to go down with our pipe cleaner ends. So the sign is exactly into the center of the board. Okay? We are only using row 3. That is it. Just row 3. So I'm going to flip this over, and where I'm going on the board is these are the normal holes, the 2 holes that are close together on row 3. That's our normal holes. We're not going to use those today. We are going to be using the larger spread holes, which is here and here. And then we're going to go, even though there's a zip tie still already there, we're going to go here and here. Okay, so we got 2 of these zip ties together. Hello, hello everybody. Skipping here. Again, we're going to go down. Usually I have this done for you guys, but once in a while I like to preload the board so I can show you guys how to do it. Hello from Sioux, Ontario. Where the heck is Sioux, Ontario? All right, so we're skipping the regular holes right there. And when I'm putting these in, I have the flat side of the zip tie facing in between the 2 holes. That way when I flip the board over and go to put the zip ties in, or do the zip ties up, I mean, they will do up. So the tail and the head will be together. Hi Maya, hi Sean. So we're going to be doing 16, 1, 6. 16 petals, that's it. So again, we're skipping this space here. And you can put whatever you want underneath if you want to preload it like this. Hello, my beautiful Jackie Blewett. Happy birthday, Mr. Chocolate. That's Jackie's husband, Greg. I don't call him Mr. Chocolate, she does. Hi, Tanya. So there we go. We got 16 zip ties on the board. All right, so that's what it looks like. 2, skip a little space, 2, skip a space, 2, all the way around for 16 of them. And then we're just going to do them up till you hear a zipping sound. There you go. And it's locked. Go around and do these bad boys up. Hi, Linda Nelson. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday Eve. We are doing an awesome autism wreath. Very simplified, but it may be simple, but it has a big, huge, strong meaning to it. I will be posting this wreath on my main Facebook page. And I would just love for you guys to tell me a little bit about who the special person in your life is that you would gift this to. And from the comments, I am going to pick with commentpicker.org one of the comments, and I'm going to send this wreath to you that you can gift it to that special person. Okay, there we go. That's it. 16 of them. Again, I'm using the large board, so we have the backing of this space to hold our petals. All right, and then of course this sign is going in the center. It's going to be fabulous. We're going to make a nice hanging bow. and all that jazz. So what you need is 16 pieces. I'm using black wide foil, not deluxe foil like the butterfly, but this is just a wide foil. 16 10.5 by 10.5. I think that's what it was. And then I'm using 16 of this very inexpensive value mesh. Okay, you don't want it for this, where I'm using the white, you do not want to use a mesh that is expensive, because you are not going to see this mesh. This mesh is going to be behind your ribbon like this to hold up your ribbon. Okay, so it's just a backing to reinforce the ribbon so it doesn't get squished down. It's going to be a different post, Lynn. I will post it right after the live here. Hi, Winita. Okay, so you need 16 of these, 1 6, and 16 black pieces, both 10 by 10. Okay, so you only need like half a roll of each of these. And then you're going to need 16 pieces of this fabulous ribbon, this puzzle piece ribbon. Okay, I did give the number RGA 1522W5. It is a 1.5. If you don't want to use puzzle piece ribbon, what else you can do is you can use a solid red, a solid yellow, a solid dark blue, and a solid light blue instead of using the puzzle ribbon. And that would look fabulous as well. It will definitely still go with your sign, okay? We are going to cut 16 pieces of this ribbon at 12 inches. So you're going to pull your measure buddy out, number 1 arm, and pull it out and bring it down and lock it into the 12 inch. Okay, and I'm going to cut 4 of them. We need 16, and I usually cut them in 4s because this is a royal burlap ribbon and it's quite thick. So I just tend to do them in 4s. So this is 1, coming around is 2, 3, 4. Okay, cut it off the roll of the ribbon. And then we're going to cut the end on one end and the other end. So that gives us 4 pieces of ribbon. Okay, so I've already cut most of them. I just need to do 4 of them. And we don't need to dovetail or anything. We're just cutting them straight away. What you're going to need 2 clips. So it can be clothespins, it can be these clamps, it can be the sewing clips, whatever you have. You are going to take your piece of white mesh or whatever color. I bought white and gray of the value mesh specifically for doing these daisy chain petals. Okay, it's only like a couple dollars for this mesh. However, if you have mesh at home and it's extra, it's really thin, and you would never build a wreath with it, use that mesh because that is a good mesh as well to build your petal, the back of your petal with. You're going to take your 10 by 10 piece, you're going to fold it, put it in a diamond shape. Okay, you're going to take the top corner, you're going to bring it down to the bottom corner, and you're making yourself a triangle shape by doing that. Just kind of lining up. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. Like I said, this white mesh, you're not even going to see. And yes, I am very obsessed with this petal because I love using the ribbons with it without the ribbons getting all messed up. So you're going to take the bottom corner and we're going to bring it right up the center right below this top seam here, okay? You don't want to go past it like this because you will see it then. We just want to go right below, just like that, okay? And this is what you got. And then we're going to flip it again. So this bottom seam, we're going to match it up with this top one right here. All right, so you got kind of a straight, just a straight piece of ribbon. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of mesh and bring it, flip it over, and we're matching up the two corners just like that. Okay, so you have this like strip of mesh. And this is the backing for our ribbon. I'm going to put a clip on that. And then I'm going to, oh my God, Jackie blew it. She just sent me a picture and it's the most adorable thing ever. I'm going to fold the ribbon in half. I'm not going to crease it or anything. I'm just going to fold it in half just so I know where the top is. I'm going to slide my mesh right underneath my ribbon, just like that. See, you can see that you don't see any mesh. And you want to make sure it's tight up against your, the ribbon and the mesh are tight up against each other. And then I just pinch it in the center and give it a nice tug so that the mesh is like one with the ribbon. And then I like to use these little rubber bands. You don't have to, you could just clip it like that. But I like to put the rubber bands on, and you get these from the hair section at the dollar store. And there we go. That's the inner part of your petal. So you can see you can use any mesh you want, or I'm sorry, any kind of ribbon. Okay, so that is the center. Then you're going to take your black piece. I'll have to come back and read that, Karen Harper. You're going to take your black piece and we're going to fold it the exact same as we did the white one. Okay? Put it in a diamond shape. And this is for the outer petal. Take the top corner, bring it down to the bottom corner. And we're just lining it up as best we can. It does not have to be perfect whatsoever. I'm going to flip this bottom corner up just before this top ledge here. Okay, so you have it, a piece that looks like this. Then we're going to flip it up again to the top here. And then I like to put two clips just like that. All right. And then I'm going to take, so this is the front of my inner petal, only because this is kind of, it doesn't really matter what side you use, just use whatever side is the nicest. And what I do is I take the top of this, I'm going to put it right on top of the black, right in the middle. Okay, then I'm going to flip the right side up, I'm going to flip the left side up so that they're both about the same length. Take these off now. Give it a little tug to make sure that it's nice and snug within that black casing. And you're going to have a folded edge on your black and a double edge. I don't know if you can see the double edge here. That is the bottom. Okay, we don't want to see the space in between here. We just want to see this folded part that's over. Okay, perfect petal. I'm going to take another rubber band and just rubber band it. And that's our petal. We need 16 of these. So of course I did them while I was watching TV. I have 4 more to do. And you'll probably see a ton of these wreaths. It's kind of gone viral, this type of wreath, because it's really fun and easy to make. So you're going to flip it over, measure up the bottoms here. All right, take a clip, just clip it. Hi, Janie. How are you, doll? Fold your ribbon in half. We're going to tuck the mesh right into our ribbon here and come over top. Make it nice and snug under the ribbon here. Pinch it. And that is the inner part of our petal. So again, if you want to do an autism wreath like this, but you don't have the puzzle piece ribbon, you can use light blue, a dark blue, a yellow, and a red to go inside your petal. Hi, Patricia, my favorite designer. Thank you, doll. And now we're going to do with the black. Flip it up. Flip it again. I'm putting two clips on, one at the right, one at the left. Yes, I will put, right after this, I'm going to put a post where you guys can comment and tell me your story about your special someone in your life who's a little bit different and not in a bad way. There we go. So the double side is on the bottom. Give it a nice tug so we know that the... Oh, you guys are too funny. I love you, Lynn, too. They're 10 by 10. Both pieces of mesh are 10 by 10. Oops. And the ribbon is 12 inches. And we're doing 16 of these petals. 1, 6. Did you guys see the... Oh my gosh, I made such a gorgeous wreath for my friend who has a really tough... April's a tough month for her. So I made her a special wreath because she's always choosing joy. So I wanted her to remember, even this month, to choose joy. And I loved how it turned out. Hi, Jude's Baker. Again, we're just making sure each of these ends are the same length. Clip it. I know, I love it too. It's so pretty, you guys. I don't even think that the pictures can do it justice. And I did make it in the Can-Am VIP group. So you can check out Can-Am Connection VIP. Can-Am VIP Connection. Yeah, Can-Am VIP Connection. If you'd like to join us in that group, we have lots of fun. Okay, so here we got inner again. Thank you, Tina Kelly. She's always on the ball, that Tina Kelly. So in that group, we do all kinds of designs. We do, like this past week, we did a Shula-palooza. So we have a little battles. We have wreath critique every week. We have chit chat. We have special designers in our group every Friday. We have myself Michelle and Dre every week in their designing. We have giveaways. We have the Can-Am group gets the first sneak peek at everything. So it's a lot of fun. All right, one more of these left. Isn't that cute? All right, one more left. And then we'll be putting this together. Once you got the petals made, literally putting it together is nothing. Hello, hello, everybody. Lots of Can-Amers that already seen me today. So this is the daisy chain petal. I have to say I'm a little obsessed with this petal because I get to use all the fun ribbons without having to worry about the ribbons getting all messed up and going all over in different ways because I have jerk kids that do that. But you still get to put fun ribbons in there. The sage, really? There was like almost 60 rolls of that sage mesh. Wow. You VIPs, I'd be making some, right? This is the last petal, and then we're going to put it all together. Hi, Anita. All right, and then we're going to put, I put it just right on top. Bring this up. Bring this up. Put it down on the table. Pull the center as tight as you can to the end of your black mesh here, and then we're going to put another band on it. And that is how we did our petals. Okay? Now we're going to take the large board. We're, again, only using row 3. Oh, I did one today, Janie, that had sage in the silver. It's stunning. It's a fabric mesh. And yeah, there was a whole bunch of rolls and it's gone now. Okay. Now, once you got your petals made and your board preloaded, the rest is easy. You're going to slide your petal in. Now, this is the most important part. The very first petal is going to be the marking of the rest of the petals, okay, for the length. I'm only pinching it just above where the ribbon ends, okay? So there's about, the petal itself is 9 inches and the tail is about 4 inches. So we are going to cut a little bit of this off. Don't cut it right up to the elastic band. And then we're going to slide it in. And about here is good. So the first one sets the length for the rest of them. Okay, and now you can see why I use a large board, so we have a lot of backing to hold this petal in place. Okay, so the rest of the petals, what we're going to do is line them up We're not looking down here. This is important. Don't look down here and put it in to where the tails match. You want to look up here because we want the petals to be the exact same length. Okay, so you can see once I zip it in here, this tail is a little bit shorter than this one. However, the petal itself is the exact same size. So I think that's a mistake a lot of people do when they're making this, is they're looking at how much you put down here. Meanwhile, you really need to look at what the length is of the petal up here. Okay, and we're just going to keep putting these in, going around, and making sure that the double edge is down facing the board, because that is the bottom. I probably could have did one here. Let's see. If it works, I might have to make more petals. Oh, it does work nicely. Okay, so that's perfect. I am going to use in between the these two, the normal set of holes, because look how perfect that is. Perfect. So it means we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 24 of petals then I'm going to be using. So I'm going to have to make some more. And again, the most important thing is to make sure, not down here, but here, it's the same size. Okay? And like I said, I think that's the mistake a lot of people are doing. Hi, Linda Jenkins. So I'm going to put another zip tie in there because I am using the regular holes. And this black, I know, what a cool way, right? You use gorgeous ribbon, and then the black mesh just really emphasizes the colors. Because watch, I'll put the sign on so you guys can see what it's going to kind of look like. Isn't that cool? And then we're going to do a nice hanging bow with this ribbon. But what a great way to display your autism awareness wreath. Perfect. So who is excited for Kit Craze this week? Not me. No, I'm just kidding. It's a whole month of Kit Craze. So I will be on quite a bit for the next month. So you will get sick of me if you're not already. Now, if you feel like you need to have, you guys are, I know I have some really fabulous kits, guys, ready for you guys. If you feel that you need a little bit more than just zip ties, what you can do is you can take your glue gun and you can go right over top of the end of your petal, or lift the end of your petal up, put a little bit of glue underneath and press it down. This will glue it right to the board. Stick it underneath squirt it, push it down. Put it underneath, squirt it, push it down. That way, if somebody grabs the wreath, say by the petal, they are not going to pull the whole thing out. Oh, you guys are too cute. You're up to your ears in tulips. Yeah, not too sure about the tulip thing. I was over the tulip thing a few years ago. I tried to kibosh it, but it never worked. Again, it doesn't matter what we have down here. We're going to make sure that the petals are the same length. Sharon, you give them what they want. Absolutely. The center of my petal is value mesh underneath a 1.5 inch ribbon. So the mesh underneath keeps the ribbon plump in the center. You gotta talk with yourself? Did you answer yourself? You're putting yourself in tying them out, Nina? The last two petals look too long. No, I think they're pretty good, Lynn. I think they're pretty good. Now, it's probably a better thing for me to not glue them until it's completely finished. That way, if I do make one too short or too long, I can still move them. Thank you for checking. I will double check too once we're done. Alrighty. So if you're watching on YouTube, for some reason, I cannot get your chat up, so I can't see your comments. So I do apologize if you commented and asked a question or something and I can't see it. But if you have an important question, you can always email info@uniqueinthecreek.com and we will get your question answered to you right there. I have a petal in my basket. You have a petal in your basket. And I'm making up my own song. Because I have a petal in my basket. I get asked all the time if I've been drinking or on drugs. My friends, this is me normal. fabulous. The only thing is now I have to make 8 more petals still. Ugh. Just a little buble. Yes, no, actually I've been drinking Esca, lemon flavored a lot lately. Because the buble went up in price. It's too expensive now. Holy cramoly. So I will flip this over and you guys can see what the back looks like. YouTube's quiet tonight? Oh, good. Probably because I can't see them. So when I flip it over, it looks like a complete row of stitching, right? Doesn't it look like all stitching? And that is all your customer will see on the back. So you can write a little note or whatever, put your business card on the back, slap a sticker, whatever. But especially if you're making it for a craft show or something, you want to make sure that whoever buys it knows where to find you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, I need 8 more. Because I changed my mind. Now, where did I put my black and the white? I think I left it upstairs. No. All right, so I did. I left my mesh upstairs. Here's some black. I left the white. Oh no, there it is. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your mesh, roll it out. If you have a big cutting mat like mine, roll it out and then cut it at the 30, 20, and 10. Now you can throw the white on top as well. I should have did that. And we can cut both meshes at the same time. Phone a friend. Phone a Dave. 30. 20. 10. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to bore you guys with making the 8 petals. I will put the sign on and I will make our hanging bow because the rest of the petals are exactly the same. I just want to make sure I have enough ribbon. So we pulled it out to 12 inches and we need 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another 4. And then I'm going to do a cute little hanging bow. I didn't have bread, but I did have his burgers and they were delish. So I think I have enough left to do a small little hanging bow. Okay, so I have 8 ribbons cut. So I will finish the other 8 petals. After the live. And I'll show you guys the picture. But I am going to put the sign on. And we'll make the hanging bow and you'll be able to see kind of how it looks, okay? So when you're completely done, what you're going to do is you're going to take your sign, take your two ends of your pipe cleaner, find your top, so your numbers are all going upwards, and that's your top right here. We're going to take a zip tie, go down, back up, and I'm just going to close it slightly because I'm going to make a hanging bow to go there. Then you're going to take the ends of your pipe cleaners and go down the two center holes. 1 and 2. And you don't see any of the pipe cleaners. And I'm not scared to pull because the tape is on there. So the rest will be down at the below. Isn't that fabulous? I love this daisy chain petal because you can do so many fun things. And like I said, if you don't have the puzzle piece ribbon, you could do the center yellow, light blue, red, dark blue, yellow, light blue, red, dark blue, all the way around so it matches your sign, okay? So you don't really need, but the puzzle ribbon really does look cool with this sign, I gotta say, right? Okay, so let's make a hanging bow. I don't have a ton. I have enough to make a hanging bow. All right, so the hanging bow is going to go, obviously, on the hanger. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure. Pick it up, Mark. Okay, so that is long enough. So I'm going to cut that. That is where we're going to put the hanger in, just like that. What I'm going to do is at the end of here, I'm going to put a zip tie to make a stopper. And then I'm going to make the rest, use the rest and make a cute little bow, which is what I call a hanging bow. So I'm going to do about 6-inch tail. Give it a half twist so that you have the bad side facing up of the ribbon. And I'm actually using the whole roll of this. And I'm going to do 5-inch loop. Give it a half twist again so that the bad side is facing up. Go down, pull your ribbon so you have your loop is at 5 inches. Half twist. And hopefully we'll have enough. I'll do a 4-inch half twist. Oh, I have to do both 4 inches, so I have enough to do. Let's try this again. 4, half twist. 4, half twist. 4, half twist, and 4, come down. Look at how perfect. It's perfect. And this is going to be attached to our hanger, our hanging. So I'm going to take this bottom hanger
And where it's folded over here, I'm going to put it right at the bottom here. And I'm going to take a zip tie. I'm going to come up around the bow. And there's the hanger itself. And this is just a fun way to add a little bit more ribbon to your design. And especially I use the whole roll, which is perfect. I'll flip this over and do it up nice and tight. Cut that off. And then at the bottom of this hanger, I am going to take another zip tie, and it's going to be like a stopper. I'm going to put a zip tie right at the bottom. Okay, just zip it up nice and tight. Oh shoot, I forgot to put my zip tie under. So you do need to put a zip tie. Ah, shoot. And of course I did that super tight. We need to make a loop with a zip tie. There we go. To hang it on. We don't want to hang it from the actual bow itself. There we go. Ah, there we go. Do this up, make a loop. And then this is the little loop we just made with the zip tie is where we would hang it from. Okay, now we're gonna do this upside down because we want the good side of our bow to be facing the front. You're gonna put your hanger in and then do the zip tie up as tight as you can. I'm gonna pull this. I was going to try and pull it. It's not going to work. I was trying to put the head of this zip tie into the hole here. There we go. Pop it in the hole. Perfect. So it's stopped from the zip tie, but I'm also going to put a little bit of glue, hot glue, under and press it down right onto the board. So it's glued and it also has a stopper. These you can go down, back down the holes to make everything nice and neat. Flip this over. Open this up. And it's just a cute little addition to your your wreath. Hello, Angie. I'm so glad you guys made it home okay and your car didn't die. And there we go. We got a cute bow hanger. To match our wreath. And that's it. So you can do that with any kinds of ribbons. This is a perfect design If you want to do like a sports wreath and you don't want it too frou-frou-y, I did a golf one just like this, and the golf one turned out fabulous. You know, sky's the limit. And you only need a roll of 1.5 inch ribbon, a awesome sign, some mesh that will match. I love the black going around this. It really pops out the colors. And if you have any extra ribbon, you can make a really cute hanging bow. Just adds to the adds to the look. I know, isn't it pretty? And that's it. So we are using 24 12-inch pieces of ribbon, 24 10 by 10 pieces of the black, and 24 10 by 10 pieces of the white value mesh. Okay, and that value mesh helps keep the ribbon in the center nice and firm and stable. Cute, right? I love it. Very easy. So I'm going to finish up this wreath, and I will post the finished wreath on a post on Unique in the Creek Facebook page. And please comment and let me know what special person you have in your life that you would love to gift this to. And we will pull a winner, and I will ship this to you that you can gift it to somebody that is special in your life that would love this, right? Well, thank you, everybody. I'm not a genius. I'm a super genius. I'm just kidding. Oh, you guys blow my mind. So just make sure all your petals are the same length. And besides that, that's all. It's pretty easy. And it is really pretty. You really can showcase some fabulous ribbon by doing a daisy petal like this. All right, everybody. All right. Oh, thanks, everybody. So I will finish this. There's no reason you guys need to watch me finish these petals. And then I'll post a picture when I'm done and comment away. You have autism. Well, make sure you put in the comment because I will send whoever wins, and it'll include the shipping. Yes, it is a 12-inch sign. It certainly is. And we do sell them. We have all kinds of 12-inch signs, so check it out. Oh, Stacy Chadwick, you're really late. It is World Autism Day, so I thought I would do a cute wreath. All right, everybody, I'm going to go finish this off, and we will see you guys. VIPers, we'll see you tomorrow. And the rest of you, I will see you, I believe, Tuesday for our first kit craze. I don't even know which wreath I'm doing, but it's our first summer kit craze. All right, everybody, we'll talk to you soon, and check you later. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.